Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye, and of course I've already got that bug. Of course I do.
Spent. We look like a capital now.
Nearly. And it's spreading to the tents.
Canvas is much more homey when you bed down in silk.
We should share with our most valuable.
Who else would they ask?
Cute. Oh yeah, I have a thing I need to do for you. Maybe I can do that this episode, because that shouldn't take long, right? I don't know, I haven't done it. Alright. So over here, Cullen. Our soldiers' report is not good. Halfway through the passage, they are fouled and they had to turn back. They found a message at the entrance. Okay. And no more. If you want to track the roads next time you listen. Fine. Oh yeah. Cullen.
All right.
Handle that. Okay, Ambassador Montilier, it is rare to hear from those in Orlais treating spirits as anything other than beasts to kill. And rare still for anyone to care enough for one to help them. I have given the amulet to your people freely in hopes that the Inquisition will continue this open-minded approach. We wish you luck in healing the sky, whose rifts have damaged the Fade, even here in Ravane. Yours in peace, Lady Anna Maria of Dersmude. Okay. And Sister Liliana. Our agents entered Lord Enzo's home, where they discovered several pieces of correspondence connecting Enzo to the Venatori. Worse, it seems Enzo did more than buy into their philosophy. He's been arranging to send volunteers to Red Lyrium mines. As they took these people from Rialto's poorer, more unfortunate residents, few noticed the disappearances. Our agents were prepared to confront Enzo with the evidence, but he failed to return. We have since learned that he hired a ship to Hercynia in the Free Marches. It seems unlikely that Enzo knew of our presence, but something spooked him. Mason. Have our agents track Lord Enzo to the Free Marches. Work for the Venatori must not continue. Let us pray the trail does not run cold. Okay. We encountered your agents in Hercynia. It seems the Inquisition and the Crows share a target. Our employer bears no love for Lord Enzo due to, well, let's just say it's a personal matter. Of course, I imagine your motivations have more to do with the man's to venture friends. You know the Venatori, we know Enzo. Why compete for the man? Lend us your knowledge and the job will be done far more quickly. You will eliminate an enemy, our employer removes a political rival, and we get paid. A happy ending for all involved. Okay. Cooperating with the Antivan Crows works to our advantage. They have more knowledge of Enzo, and we gain contact should we need their assistance in the future. The Crows are an unfortunate reality of Antivan politics. They will pursue their contract regardless, so we may as well know where they are. And yeah. Good thing Cullen is busy. There's stuff I need them to do. Alright, yes, you will do that. Inquisitor, here's an interesting thing. Among the various things we found at Carabranach that belonged to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal, and in it I found mention of several high-placed clerics in the Imperial Counting House who are, shall we say, known for their loose tongues. They sell what they know to mercenaries seeking to outbid others for work, but we should dispatch agents to speak with them. It would take very little pressure to have them work exclusively for us. The agents would need to remain to watch over our new friends, but I've been trying to place eyes on these positions for years. Yep.
Let us begin.
You can handle that. And Liliana. You're gonna do this. Alright, the attack on Haven showed that Corypheus corrupted and controlled the Templar Order. This should have been impossible under the watch of her fellow Seekers, but they, and particularly Lord Seeker Lucius, are nowhere to be found. Have they vanished? Or, as Cassandra believes, was something done to them? With effort, the truth may come to light.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. So. That finishes that. Alright, so now I am going to travel to Bioware to meet with Josephine on the far side over there. Yes. And let's bring you. Oh, poor Varric. Let's bring Vivienne. People who like the finer things in life. And Sarah, because you're from the area. This is a party I'd never travel with. And I do mean never. Until now. And of course, everyone's leveled. So let's handle that real quick. Dorian. Ooh, I'd really like you to work towards that. Okay. Vivienne. Alright. Let's come. Yeah. And Sarah, who I haven't seen in a while. That and that one. Oh, look, and everyone's health bars are working. Alright, so
Yes? What do you want?
Josephine needs to be over here.
Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven.
But, ooh, good to know that you sell silk. And you sell glasses and beds and drapery. And you know what? We're gonna buy that. And that. And that. Come on. Sometimes it likes to work for me, sometimes it doesn't. And I technically don't have to spend this money because I could just connect this to one of my other playthroughs and utilize the fact that that has almost all of these unlocked. But
Lightning shall rain down from the sky. They shall cry out to their silence.
It's the Grand Ball in the Winter Palace, you stumbling fool.
Is that why I've had nothing but silks on my back for days now?
One must be on their best behavior if one is to be seen and to profit.
All for your pretty empress.
In the midst of war, civil and otherwise, oh no. I dress for everyone.
okay then. Alright, it's up here. What? Who's in here?
Inquisitor, welcome.
Thanks to your investment, I have all manner of runners scouring the wake of your adventures. If there's a tome that eludes you, I will endeavor to fill the gaps. I will not deny you a good story nor valuable information.
Thank you. Oh. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Ah, it's Josephine.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us? I do. The Comte Bioware invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Let's go.
Lead the way.
Just taking in the surroundings.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Bioware.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
Yep, staff right through the chair.
We appreciate your help, Comte.
The death of Lady Montily's servants must weigh heavily. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archive. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
Huh.
Overly complicated assassination plots are part of Orlesian politics, I take it.
They're all too common, I'm afraid.
Contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royal. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
Okay, but
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary. By its standards.
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montague. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to run.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
so does this compt exist?
Does Comte Bioware actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montily's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
I'm guessing the actual Comte Bioware met with a fatal accident.
Comte Bioware slumbers in a nearby closet. Nothing more. The contract on Lady Montily's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, Ellie. May we conclude with my departure?
Okay.
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Bioware, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Does he have anything to loot? Alright, all three of you are here. Alright. I guess back to Skyhold then. According to the transition label. Interesting. I did not know that. That's why I'm so effective. Talk to Cole in a little bit.
Worship?
And here, and
At your order. I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last two parakeets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Leliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
Give me some time to think this over.
I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two parakeets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
okay. Actually, since
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Are you sure the House of Repose will forget this assassin contract on a farmer's signature?
It's perfectly legal. In Val Royaux's noble circles, a written word is a bond. Besides, the guild would never risk being so unspeakably crass.
These assassins are afraid of being seen as impolite.
Breaking one's public oath or bond implies a certain poverty in Orlais. A common merchant may lack the resources or manners to fulfill a debt, but among the guilds, it would be shameful.
okay. Alright, so
You said I'd have to do some favors in Valrorio if we want to make the Duparakets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparakets as lords.
okay. Well, y'all are all busy. So, I'm not gonna do that at the moment. And instead, I'm going to take a trip to where? Where should I go? Well, I keep saying I'm gonna go to the Exalted Plains, so maybe I should do that. But I keep forgetting about certain other places over here. But no, this is a good place for me to go. I want to be at this camp. That's where I want to start because... Oh. That's a good place. Travel. And I will still take Dorian. But this time, Bull and Solus. One of my favorite combat teams. Sometimes I'll replace one of the two mages with Cassandra instead. But that's about it, generally. So why am I out here, you might ask? Well, this is... Nope. This is one of the grounds of the Civil War, one of the main grounds. So by coming out here, Constitution, I am actually looking... No, I already found 2 of the 3. Maybe she won't be so mad at me if I find them. So, essentially, I'm taking a look at what's going on with the Civil War from the scary perspective. Whoa. I've never seen that before. Ah. Okay. I managed to skip one of the ramparts, so I'll go back to it. Yep, I know. It's up. Oh, of course. Alright, just deal with it. Good thing I gave Bull more con. Oh, poor Hala, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Jocelyn. I don't trust that Gordon fellow. He talks as though he's Orlesian, but I know he's not. I can hear it in his speech. Tell me you hear it too. I wonder what he's doing on that rise. He's forbidden us from going there, but I might take a look in a couple nights. Let me know if you want in. Have you heard anything from the Emerald Graves? They say Duhane's gone there to lead the Freemen. Damn, I miss him. He was a good commander. A bastard, but fair. Gus. And all of my companions leveled. Okay. Alright. Yep. Ooh, ring velvet. That's just one of my favorite to look at fabrics. Okay, I'm just seeing Embrium. Oh, that's what I need to do next time I go back to Skyhold. Alright. Real quick. Since apparently everyone levels. Apply. Yeah, we'll go ahead, take that one. Solus. Magic. I'll take that one, and then... Actually... What do I want to replace it with? Or have it replace? Not using Revival that much. I say this and just wait and watch, and it's gonna be like the thing I need. Hello? Ah, good. Ah, it's up. How do I get up? Please tell me there was an easier way than this. Probably going around that way. There are some, like, very interesting parkour jumps in here. I will give it that. Bull. Bull, you're in my way. Alright. Bull, where the hell do you think... Lovely. Ooh, obsidian. Alright. Ooh. Loots. Yep. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. But sure. I want to get over to the Ocularum. Which I may or may not be able to do this way. I don't think I actually can. You know what? Yeah. Don't think I actually can from here. Alright, you know what? You can pick that up. Oh good, more seeds. Alright, I'm wrong about where I am. That is not the move I wanted. It would be very useful if the rest of my party were here. Ah, thank you, Dorian. There we go. Yes. Go away, little Hala. Please. Whew. Alrighty. Well, that was pleasant. Sure. Remember the victory of the Dales. Andriane's fall? The elves were murderous and wild, for the Maker's grace did not touch them. The wildest of them was the she-elf Lindirane, wielder of the great blade Evanura. Defiant to the last, she met Sir Brandis the Silverhelm in single combat. He bested her. With Lindirane fell the Dales. That's just rude. Alright. So, next time, we're gonna... Oh, did I already handle that one? Must have. There's soldiers in it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead, wrap this episode up here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.